Welcome! Today, we're going to take a journey through South Africa, uncovering some of the incredible stories and treasures hidden right inside its provinces. We're going to explore what heritage really means, from the very dawn of humanity all the way to a golden kingdom.
So here's our roadmap for this trip. We'll kick things off by figuring out what heritage even is. Then we'll stop in Gauteng and Limpopo to see it in action. After that, we'll take a look at how people and places carry their own history, and we'll wrap it all up with why this stuff is so important to begin with.
Okay, so before we can start finding these treasures, we really need to know what we're looking for, right? So let's dive into that. What exactly is heritage?
At its heart, heritage, or erfenis, isn't just about old buildings or dusty objects in a museum. Think about it. It's like your own family's traditions, or maybe the stories your grandparents told you. That's heritage. It's this living, breathing thread that connects us to our past, gives us a shared story, and really a sense of belonging. It's something special we want to protect for the future.
And you can kind of think about it in two different ways. First, there's the tangible heritage. That's the physical stuff you can literally see and touch. Could be a golden artifact, could be a mountain range. Then there's the intangible heritage, the powerful but invisible things like traditions, music, and the stories we tell. And both of them are equally important.
And you know, South Africa's heritage is so incredibly profound that it's actually recognized on a global scale. The country is home to 8 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. These are places considered so valuable that they really belong to all of humanity.
Our first stop, it's going to take us to Gauteng. It's a province whose name in Sesotho literally means place of gold. But the treasure we're looking for here is much, much older than any precious metal. We're about to explore a site that tells the story of all of us.
This incredible site with the famous Sterkfontein Caves right at its heart is basically a labyrinth of limestone caves. And that unique geology is what makes it so special. It created the absolute perfect conditions to preserve the secrets of our past. See, the mineral-rich water helped fossilize bones instead of just letting them decay. And it's right here that one of the most important events in all of history happened, the emergence of our earliest human ancestors.
So the secrets of the cradle are really unlocked through fossils. And these aren't just old bones. They're like perfect little time capsules. They're the preserved remains of ancient life that offer this stunningly clear window into our deep, deep past.
Now this is a list of the true rock stars of paleontology. I mean, Mrs. Ples, Littlefoot, and Karabo are 3 of the most significant hominid fossil discoveries ever made. And finds like Littlefoot, which is an almost complete skeleton, have totally revolutionized our understanding of human evolution, and they were all found right here. Okay, let's head to our next stop. We're going north, to Limpopo Province, to see how heritage can be captured not just in a place, but in the actual objects left behind by a really powerful and sophisticated civilization. For about 80 years, the Kingdom of Mapungubwe was just thriving. And this wasn't just some settlement, it was southern Africa's very first state. It was a bustling hub of trade and culture. It had this complex society where the king lived secluded on a hilltop, separate from everyone else down below, which is a really clear sign of a sophisticated social structure and immense power. And this is where the story gets absolutely incredible. When archaeologists started excavating the royal graves on that hilltop, they found these stunning artifacts. And the most famous is this, the golden rhinoceros. It's this delicate, beautiful object crafted from gold foil and wood, and it was the ultimate symbol of the king's wealth and authority.
But these objects tell another story too. The discovery of things like glass beads from India, well, that proves Mapungubwe wasn't isolated at all. It was a major commercial hub, connected to this huge international trade network that stretched all the way across the ocean.
So we've gone from ancient bones to golden kingdoms, and we've seen how heritage can be found in the distant past. But you know what? It's not always ancient. It's also alive today, in the names we give to places and in the way we choose to honor the people who shaped our more recent history.
Yeah, this slide is a great way to compare 2 different kinds of living heritage. So over in the huge Northern Cape, a whole district is named for Frances Baird. She was a key figure and union organizer in the anti-apartheid movement, and this celebrates her incredible contribution. Meanwhile, in the Free State, the name of the Gariep Dam actually comes from the Khoi word for river, which preserves the language and culture of the area's original inhabitants in a name we still use today.
So, after this amazing tour through time, from fossils to golden rhinos to modern-day names, we get to the biggest question of all. Why does all this matter? I mean,
Why should we work so hard to protect it?
So why does it all matter? Well, because heritage is kind of like an anchor in the river of time. It's this special inheritance from our past that gives us stability and meaning in the present. It's what connects us. It gives us that sense of belonging. And it's really our responsibility to make sure that anchor holds firm for those who come after us.
And that leaves us with one final, really powerful thought. The traditions we create, the stories we tell, the world we're building today, all of that will one day become the heritage of tomorrow. So the real question is, what story will we leave for them to discover?